Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Sunday. Wanted to shoot this video here. I'm rather Monday, beginning of the week here. I wanted to shoot the video over the weekend, just didn't have time. Wanted to highlight the comicbookinvest.com's top 10 comics for the week. CBSI does this list every week. I like to get it out by Friday or Saturday, but just wasn't able to this weekend, so I figured I'd shoot it now. And also, over the weekend, I stopped at one of my local shops and was just digging through their back issues and found a couple nice little finds as well. So I'll kind of go over that. So let's jump into, first of all, my comic book finds that I picked up here. I went to one of my local shops and was digging through, and I picked up a Justice League 31. This is the first appearance of Jessica Cruz, and I got two of these. Basically, they were for cover price, so I know this book goes for around $20 to $25 on eBay consistently, so not bad. Picked up both those. I have 30, which I think is technically her first appearance, although she's not identified in that appearance as Jessica Cruz. So I guess that's considered maybe first cameo. This is first full appearance. So both books go for decent money, but I think this is the one everyone typically goes after, is issue 31. So this is from the 2014 Justice League series. It's a pretty popular series. I have most of the issues. I think I have 1 through 24, and then I've got 30, 31, and then I've got like 40. I've got the Dark Side War all the way through book 50. So don't have every single issue from that run, but quite a bit of them. So I was glad to find this. I didn't own this book previously, so I would have bought it even if I had already owned it, because this is a decent book that goes for certainly more than $4. So picked that up at a local shop, which was nice. Another one I found was I was surprised to find another one of these, Aquaman number 15, sitting in the back issue bin for $4. These go for 20 bucks. This has been on the CBSI's top 10 list the last 2 prior weeks. This has been on the list there, so a lot of people love this cover. It's a nice Middleton cover, and Middleton usually does profile or close-ups, but this is one of the ones that he's done a pretty good job with Black Manta, and it's a really cool cover. And I think also Black Manta gets some new powers in this issue, so there's a lot of attention on it at the moment. So to find that in a back issue bin for $4 is pretty nice. So yeah, picked up another one of those. Now I've got 4 of those. Another one I had ordered, I got this off eBay. I've been trying to get this book for a long time, is Captain Marvel number 1. This is I believe it's the 2014 or maybe 2013. It's a few years old. I think it's volume 3, maybe. I know they're on volume 5 now. They've been relaunching this thing over and over again. This is the Linnell U variant. It's a 1 in 25 variant. This book is real hard to find, though. I mean, most of the times I've gone on eBay, this book sells $75, $80, $100, and it's real hard to find raw. Most of the time when you look on eBay, this book is a graded book, 9.6, 9.8 range. And it sells for fairly good money. So to find this, I got this for $40, which was a pretty good deal. I think the lowest I had seen in the last 6 months on eBay was a sale around 38. So I did pretty well on this. I got pretty close to the low, and it's in really, really beautiful. It's a 9.8, no doubt about it. It's beautiful condition, and I just dig the cover. I mean, I'm not a huge Linnell U art fan. I think he's really good. But I just love the look of this cover. It's dynamic. It just looks really cool. So yeah, been wanting that one for a long time and finally found a really good deal. So it kind of shows patience works. If you look for a book over and over again, eventually you'll find the right deal if you're patient enough. So let's jump into the top 10 books this past week from CBSI. Number 10 is the Catwoman number 7. This is the Ben Oliver variant. This is a hot book. I picked up one through my Midtown order, and I picked up a couple more last week. on New Comic Book Day for cover price, and yeah, it sells around $10 to $12 right now, maybe as high as 15. So it's a nice looking book, nice looking cover. People are very interested in it, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that's number 10. Number 9 is Young Justice. Number 1, this is the Jorge Jimenez variant. Got Superboy on the cover there. Yeah, it's a cool cover. This was available for quite a while on Midtown. I didn't pick up any of the issues. I don't know. I mean, it's a $15 to $20 book. I guess I wish I'd picked it up, but yeah, maybe I'll get lucky and find it at a LCS sitting on the rack. You never know. Number 8, Captain Marvel. Number 17, second print. This is the first appearance of Kamala Khan, the new Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel, rather. So this book has been pretty hot for a long time. The second print's certainly more rare than the first print. And it's one of these where the second print's worth a lot more than the first print. And it's saying here that there are some sales. I mean, an 8.5 sold for $411. That's crazy. A 9.6 for $900. I don't know. I mean, this book, is this book something I would buy? No, I'm not. I'm not into that character. I'm not a fan of that character. The writing of that character has been obviously pretty poor since it continues to get canceled. You look at Comic-Con, it's not a heavily ordered book. Most shop owners that I talk to don't have any subs that collect it. They get a very minimal amount sent to them every month from Marvel just to put it on the shelf. So, I guess there's some fans of that book, but I don't know. I mean, the scarcity maybe is what everyone's going for there, but I'm not a big fan of the character, and I don't know too many people that are. So, not what I would spend my money on. $900, I could use that for something a lot better than first appearance of Miss Marvel. Number 7, Harley Quinn. Number 57, this is the Tedesco variant. That was number 1 on the list last week. It's dropped down a few places. Yeah, you can find it around $25, $30. I don't know. We'll see. This book could have some staying power because it's a first appearance of a new character. Somebody from Starfire's planet, Miranda, I think her name is. So there could be some sustainability to it. It definitely was under-ordered by most shops. Most of the comic book shops that I frequent didn't really get very many copies of this, so it is a little harder to find. Luckily, I got one coming to me from my good friend Jim's Comics. I traded him Aquaman 15 for it, so I am going to get a copy of it at least. But yeah, I don't think I would chase this down for that kind of money. Give it a few weeks, maybe it could settle back down below $20, and that's maybe where if you really want to own that book, that would be the price. Would be a little bit better price to get it for. Number 6 on the list is Mr. Miracle number 6. This is the first appearance of the Female Furies, which I know they are relaunching a title coming up here, I think in the end of January. That's coming out. That's probably why the book's getting hot right now. I guess it was $10 to $20 a few weeks ago. Now it's jumping up to $40 to $50. Yeah, it's just one of those things. If you run across it and you want their first appearance, I definitely always think buying first appearances is a good idea. That's one that you may want to look at if you find it. I don't think I would chase it at the higher dollar amounts. Just give it a few weeks. It'll probably settle back down a little bit. Number 5, White Widow number 1. This is one of those books, too. It was a Kickstarter book that started to get some attention. Their covers are pretty cool. I mean, they're kind of flashy. That A cover's got like a foil to the logo, which is pretty cool. I had it on my Midtown pull list, and I decided to cancel it. I don't know, it's just something that didn't appeal to me. Now it's a $30 book. I guess might have been worth buying, but just not something I'm really targeting. Number 4, Supernatural Thrillers number 8. This is the first appearance of the Elementals, where supposedly it's possible that these characters are going to be in the new Spider-Man movie. I don't know. Here they give you a warning that it could just be Mysterio pulling a fast one on everyone. Yeah, so it's one of these things where the book jumped. It was a $15-20 book, and now it's like 50 to 100. I looked on eBay, and a near mint copy is going to be 150 or higher. So it's kind of an old, cool looking book, so it might be worth picking up if you wait a few weeks and maybe the price drops down a little bit on that. 40-50 bucks I think might be worth spending for that book, but I think the warning is appropriate. It's probably not gonna. They're probably not gonna be in the movie, so don't count on that. Number 3, Amazing Spider-Man number 212, first appearance of Hydro Man. Definitely, this is a good book to get. I picked this book up 4 or 5 months ago when it was first rumored that Hydro Man was going to be one of the villains. I think there was a photograph or a pic of Tom, what's his name, the guy that plays Spider-Man. I think there was a picture of him wet or something. So there's speculation, oh yeah, it's probably Hydro Man. And so this book shot up a little bit on that news. So I picked it up for, I think I got a really good deal on it. I have a really nice copy too. It's like a 9.6 or 9.8 copy. I got it for like 25 or 30 bucks. And I think it's going for, looked on eBay the other day, and it's selling $50, $60 consistently. So depending on grade, it's kind of a very fine condition would be around that. If you're looking for near mint plus, like what I have, you might be pushing 75, 80 for that. So that might be a good book to keep on your lookout as you're looking for books to add to your collection. Number 2, 5 Ronin, number 4. I'm not familiar with this book at all. I don't know anything about it. I guess there's a air on the cover. It's incorrectly labeled as a B cover. I don't know. It's a $50 to $80 book. I don't know anybody that's collecting this. I mean, the cover's kind of cool. I mean, I do like that cover. It kind of reminds me of David Aj's artwork that he did on the Iron Fist. It kind of has that feel to it. Very similar design look. So, I guess I've never seen that book in a back issue bin, so it's probably pretty scarce. I mean, I guess if you see it out in the wild, keep your eye open for it maybe, but that could be a good book to pick up. Number 1, finally on the list, is Young Avengers number 1. This is the first appearance of the Young Avengers team. I think the first appearance of Kate Bishop, the new Hawkeye, is also in that issue. So it's becoming a marquee book now. $50, $60 for that. I have a copy of that along with the director's cut. I bought them when they came out, collected maybe the first 10 or 12 issues. Thought it was pretty good. I mean, I liked it, actually. It was kind of like a Teen Titans feel to it. A little bit better normally than Teen Titans as well. The writing on it was pretty good. I just stopped collecting it after issue 10 or 12. I don't really remember why, but I kept the issues. I had them on sale for eBay a long time ago for like 20 bucks for all of them, and then no one ever bought them. So I looked through my back issues, and sure enough, I had it. So I'm kind of glad I kept it all this time and didn't sell it. And also number 6 is another one, first appearance of Stature, Casey Lang. So that's also a book that's got some heat on it. So there's your top 10 list. This reminds me the number 2 spot by Ronin number 4. A book that you just don't see very often, kind of rare. I was talking to an LCS shop owner the other day about Carnage Mind Bomb, which was a book that blew up last year. That book was supposedly very rare. The shop owner that I talked to about it said that in all the collections he's bought in the last 10 years, he's only seen that book one time, and it came in off of a collection and it had a detached cover, and that's the only time he's ever seen that book. So last year there was some heat on it because Donnie Cates mentioned it, and this very obscure Carnage book just went crazy. I bought 4 copies on eBay. One of them was a 9.8 graded copy that I got for like 115 bucks. And, now it's a $400 to $500 graded book at 9.8 for that. In a regular, regular cover, just a near mint graded raw. I mean, in raw condition, sells 75, 80 bucks, and that's if you can find it. So, yeah, it's interesting. Some of these obscure books that you don't know anything about are sometimes really hard to find, and that's why there's value there. So, yeah, there's your list. I thought that I would mention that and add that little story to it about some rarity in certain books. So add that list. I wouldn't mind picking up that Supernatural Thrillers #8. I think I might be looking for that down the road. I also wouldn't mind getting a Mr. Miracle #6. An old Jack Kirby. That I would love to get, Mr. Miracle #1 as well. Obviously, that's a key book to have. Those are some pretty cool books. Definitely a piece of history. And I think the only other one I might try to pick up is Young Justice #1, that Jimenez variant. If I can find that sitting on a shelf or a back issue bin eventually, maybe I'll pick that up. So that could be something too that might be worth getting. I don't think I'm going to chase it for $15 or $20, but if I can pick it up for cover somewhere, I'll try to pick that up. So that's all I had for the week, guys. I will shoot another video on Wednesday highlighting books that are coming out the following week for New Comic Book Day. And any other comic book hauls I get. I do have a few more books coming in the mail this week, so I'll have a video on those as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and please leave me a comment. I would love to hear your opinion on these books or what you thought was hot out of that top 10 list. All right, guys, I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks.